So dear students, in this we are going to see what do you mean by biomedical instrument. Second one is what are the factors to be considered while designing a biomedical instrument, as well as what are the functional block diagram of a biomedical instrument. First of all, we are going to see what do you mean by biomedical instrument. Before that, you must know what do you mean by biometrics. Biometrics means the branch of science that deals with the measurement of physiological variable. So that is called biometrics. So biometrics means the branch of science that deals with the measurement of physiological variable. That is called biometrics. What do you mean by biomedical instrument means the instrument that is used to measure the physiological variable, it is called biomedical instrument. If it is combined together, if you say the definition means the branch of science that deals with the measurement of physiological variable is called biometrics. The tool used to measure the physiological variable is called biomedical instrument. Second one is what are the factors to be considered while designing a very good biomedical instrument, or what are the characteristics of a very good biomedical instrument? The answer for these two questions are the same. What are the factors to be considered while designing a biomedical instrument, or what are the characteristics of a very good biomedical instrument? So 10 factors to be considered while designing a biomedical instrument. They are: first one is accuracy, second one is frequency response, third one is hysteresis, fourth one is isolation, fifth one is linearity, sixth one is sensitivity, seventh one is signal to noise ratio, eighth one is simplicity, ninth one is stability, and last one is precision. These 10 characters are required, or these parameters are to be considered while designing a biomedical instrument. Next we will see one by one. First one is accuracy. So what do you mean by accuracy? Accuracy means the true value of measurement. If an instrument measures the true value of measurement, that instrument is said to be accurate. So the biomedical instrument must give the true value. That means it have good accuracy. That's the first point. Second one is frequency response. The biomedical instrument must respond to various frequency ranges because the physiological signal that is generated from our body, the physiological signal generated from our body is of wide range of frequency range. It is not pertaining to particular frequency range. So the biomedical instrument, they must respond to all the frequency range. So that's what frequency. It have very good frequency range. Third one is hysteresis. Hysteresis is nothing but error in measurement. So the biomedical instrument give very accurate result. The error must be minimum or it is equal to 0. So the instrument must be calibrated frequently. The connection must be given perfectly to avoid the hysteresis. So what is hysteresis? Hysteresis means error in measurement. So the error must be 0 because the biomedical instrument give accurate result. So for that, the instrument must be calibrated frequently, as well as the connection must be given very properly to avoid the hysteresis. Next one is isolation. So actually for biomedical instrument, the electrodes or the muscles or the sensors must be connected to the patient. That must be connected to the biomedical instrument. The biomedical instrument we are giving 230 volt supply. When there is no proper isolation between the human and the instrument, what will happen? The 230 volt must be passed to the patient. That leads to problem to the patient. So there must be a proper isolation between the instrument as well as the patient. So the biomedical instrument which is used for measuring the physiological variable have very good isolation. Otherwise that create dangerous to the patient. Next one is linearity. What is linearity? The variation in the output follow the input variation. For example, if there is any small variation in the input, that must be reflected in the output. That's called linearity. So the biomedical instrument must have very good linearity. Next one is sensitivity. Sensitivity means what? The small variation, very minor variation must be capable of measuring that small variation. That's called sensitivity. So the instrument that is used for measuring the physiological variable, that is biomedical instrument, must have high sensitivity, because the variation of physiological variable of our human body is not a wide range variation. It's a very minute variation. The instrument capable of measuring that. That's called sensitivity. Next, signal to noise ratio. That means signal divided by noise. So that ratio, it must be as high as possible. That means the signal is high, the noise is less. Then only the signal to noise ratio will be high. The biomedical instrument must have high signal to noise ratio. Next one is simplicity. Simplicity means in two ways it must be simple. One is very simple to operate. The biomedical instrument must be very simple to operate, as well as very simple to measure the quantity. When it is very complicated, it's very difficult to measure the quantity, as well as the trained operator is required to operate the equipment. When it is very simple means the common man can use this biomedical instrument. So the biomedical instrument must be simple. Next one is stability. So what do you mean by stability? The stability means ability to assume steady state condition when there is a disturbance in the input. For example, there is a disturbance in the input. So the instrument must quickly settle to the steady state value. Otherwise what will happen? It will oscillate. Continuously it will oscillate. It will take longer time to settle to a steady state value. The instrument must have stability. That means if there is any sudden variation in the input, so the instrument quickly settles to a particular value. That's called stability. The biomedical instrument have very good stability. Next, last one is precision. Precision means reproducibility of measurement. That means now measuring a quantity and giving some particular value. For after 5 minutes we are measuring the same quantity, it must give the same value. After 10 minutes we are going to measure the same quantity, then also it must give the same value. That's called reproducibility of measurement. The biomedical instrument must give the reproducibility of measurement. That's nothing but precision. So the 10 important factors to be considered while designing a very good biomedical instrument are, these are the characteristics of a very good biomedical instrument. What are the characteristics? First one is accuracy, second one is frequency response, third one is hysteresis, fourth one is isolation, fifth one is linearity, sixth one is sensitivity, seventh one is signal to noise ratio, eighth one is simplicity, ninth one is stability, and last one is precision. Next we are going to see block diagram of a biomedical instrument. So what are the important blocks diagram or blocks in a biomedical instrument? What are the important blocks in a biomedical instrument means? First one is subject, second one is transducer bar electrode, third one is signal conditioning equipment, fourth one is display, fifth one is recording, data processing and transmission of data, sixth one is control feedback, and last one is stimulus. So the biomedical instrument that is used to measure the various physiological variable or parameter of a human body. The subject is human body. So the human body that will generate various biological signal, that only the biomedical instrument is going to measure. So the subject is human. Next one is transducer bar electrode. The physiological variable that produce in our body of two types. One is electrical in nature, second one is non-electrical in nature. For example, the signal from our heart, signal from our brain. So these are electrical in nature. To measure the electrical quantity, we are using electrodes. There are various types of electrodes are there. One is microelectrode, depth and needle electrode, surface electrodes. These electrodes are used to pick up the electrical signal produced from our body. So most of the parameters of our body is non-electrical quantity. How will you measure the non-electrical quantity means we use transducer. What do you mean by transducer? It is a device which convert one form of energy into another form of energy. That's called transducer. So in biomedical we use various transducers. One is thermistor, piezoelectric transducer, inductive type transducer, strain gauges, thermocouple. There are so many transducers we are going to use to measure the physiological or pick up the physiological variable. So the transducer as well as electrode that is used to detect or pick up the physiological variable of our human body. Then it is given to signal conditioning equipment. The signal conditioning equipment that consists of preamplifier, then filter, analog to digital converters. These are available in the signal conditioning equipment because the signal produced from our body that will not have that much of magnitude or amplitude. It's very small in nature. Most of the signals are in nano ampere or nano volt. So this signal must be pre-amplified. First it must be amplified. Then the signal must be filtered because the human body, when you are measuring a parameter from a human body, we cannot extract the signal from that particular organ because the organs are interconnected. So nearby organ signal also we will receive. So you have to filter out the unwanted signal and the useful signal must be isolated. For that purpose what we are using? The filters. So next one is the signal is in analog quantity. So that must be converted into digital quantity for display data processing. Next one is display. The display may be a alarm even, sometimes it's an audio signal, sometimes it must be a digital display, sometimes it must be a recorder, pen, graphic recorder. So many recorders are available. So that's what display. So here data processing and transmission of data as well as recording equipment. It is used to record the physiological quantity for further reference. Then data processing, so the data must be analyzed. Nowadays, the physiological variable pick up from our body, it must be analyzed by the equipment and it will give the end result. So that's what data processing. Then transmission of data. Sometimes, so the data must be transmitted to the doctor is located far away distance. For that, we need a transmission of data. So the equipment must be transmitted to the doctor where he is. So that's what transmission of data. So next one is controlled feedback as well as stimulus. So what is the need for a stimulus? Stimulus means we are giving some signal to the human. So for example, audio signal or flash of light. For example, we want to study the function of brain. If you give a flash of light means suddenly you have to give a light. That means immediately there will be changes in the brain. So that we can study. So some patient, so these sort of the stimulus you have to give and you have to observe the changes in the body. So that's what stimulus. The stimulus may be a audio or it may be a flash of light. So to give the stimulus to the human, there must be a controlled feedback. That is very, very important. We cannot give that very big stimulus to the human body. That is dangerous to the human body. So the control circuit that will decide how much stimulus must be given to the human body. That's what controlled feedback. So these are the basic block diagram or basic blocks involved in a biomedical instrument. The subject, it is nothing but human body or human. So that generate physiological signal that will be picked up by transducer and electrode. It will be conditioned by signal conditioning equipment. Then it is displayed by display equipment. Then the data, if you need a processing of data or recording for further reference as well as transmission of data, so this will be done by this block. Then stimulus. If you are giving external stimulus and study the various parameters of human body, you have to give audio signal as well as flash of light. That must be controlled by the feedback control. These are the various building blocks of a biomedical instrument.